lowest level in the foyer, as well as the level below us in the hallway. Stairs to the third floor in the foyer, and behind me in this corner, along with an elevator. Please note that these bathrooms are also accessible. Additionally, there is a mobile restroom for your convenience located outside the foyer doors to the right and around the sidewalk. We will begin in about 10 minutes. May I have your attention, please? On behalf of the University of Lynchburg campus community, it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you to our 120th commencement exercises. We are very pleased to have you with us on this special occasion. For your convenience, I would like to share the following information. In consideration of others, please silence your mobile devices for the duration of these ceremonies. We ask that you remain seated for the processional as well as the remainder of the ceremony to allow all family and guests to see the candidates for graduation and the entire program. Please note the locations of our restroom facilities, which are available on this level in the foyer, as well as the level below us in the hallway. Stairs to the third floor are in the foyer and behind me in this corner, along with an elevator. Please note that these restrooms are also accessible. Drinking fountains and restroom facilities are located in the front entrance foyer and on the lower level of the building. Individual graduation photos will be provided by Photo Specialties. An email with a password for online viewing will be sent to each graduate. There is no obligation to purchase these photos. The commencement exercises are being streamed live at www.lynchburg.edu, and a recording will be available later to view. Following the benediction, please remain seated as the platform, trustees, students, and faculty recess. Please plan to meet your graduates on Schellenberger Field. Thank you very much for your attention. Now let the processional begin.
Good evening. You may be seated. My name is Jer Bryant, and I am the Interfaith Chaplain at University of Lynchburg. I'd like to welcome you to the 2023 Master's Program's Commencement Ceremony. Before we begin this special ceremony, I would like to read a statement about the land we stand on. We acknowledge the Monacan Indian Nation as the traditional stewards of the land on which University of Lynchburg now sits, and we offer our respect to the Monacan people, present, past, and emerging. Now, please take a moment to ground yourself spiritually, however you feel comfortable. Let us pray. Source of life, breath maker, great mystery, be present as we recognize the outstanding achievements of these graduating students. Let our support of them never waver, and let their belief in themselves be a constant in a world that hungers for brilliant servant leaders. This graduation is not an ending, rather it is a radiant beginning. Let us remember the words of Lao Tzu, "A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." May this day be a beautiful step into a prosperous life of love, success, and service. And may these graduates give the world what it longs for: innovation, peace, kindness, compassion, and well-being for all. Keep our hearts and minds open as we say the names of those graduating today, and as we remember all who have contributed to their successes. Let us hold dearly in our hearts all Hornets, past, present, and future. May it be so.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's my privilege to welcome everyone here this evening. This is the 5th separate Master's Program Commencement Ceremony of the University of Lynchburg. I'm Bob Lemon. I'm Chair of the Board of Trustees, and on behalf of my 21 colleagues, it's my privilege to be here tonight and to bring you greetings and congratulations to the graduates. Let's begin by acknowledging the incredible hard work, dedication, and perseverance that it took to get you here tonight. A master's degree is no small feat. You all should feel legitimately and immensely proud of what you've done. But, tonight's not just about looking back, as fair as that is. It's also about looking forward to the incredible potential that lies ahead. As you move forward from this moment, you'll encounter challenges and obstacles, both personal and professional. But know that your education puts you in a better place to meet those challenges, and more importantly, to make a difference in the world. So a couple of quick thoughts in that way. First, perseverance. You've persevered through a countless amount of work to get here tonight. How many often begin an assignment or began a new course in the last year or so with the thought of, oh my, I'll never figure this out? But you did. Your presence here tonight is testimony to that. That same perseverance will serve you well, whether you're pursuing a career or the next degree. Second, collaboration and community. Many dislike group assignments. I know I did. It's just much easier to do it myself. Thought is, often a much easier way to go. But real life, be it the next degree or be it a career, is one big group assignment. A strong sense of collaboration and community will serve you well as you navigate whatever comes next. So lastly, I want to share, on behalf of the board, a couple more bits of wisdom that I always share in this kind of setting. 2 mantras that have been important to me throughout my life. If you've heard me before, including most recently at yesterday morning's undergraduate commencement ceremony, you've heard similar thoughts. These will sound familiar. First, leave a positive mark on others. Everyone has a story. Today's an important chapter in your story, one you will remember for the rest of your life. But know that your life journey will lead you to be a part of other stories, and your interactions will leave marks on those stories. I'll look everyone in the eye here. Make those marks positive. Second, be serious, but don't take yourself too seriously. You're soon going to have a new diploma in your hands, a graduate school diploma, one you should hang on your wall with justifiable pride. But also know that, and look, be sure and take this the right way. Your education is just beginning. So listen more than you talk. Encourage honest dialogue. Learn from others. Value and respect the perspectives and the life journeys and the life stories of those around you. Do that and you'll put this well-earned degree to its best use. You'll impact lives in a positive way. So again, congratulations once again on this incredible achievement. The Board of Trustees is incredibly proud of each and every one of you. We cannot wait to see what you will accomplish in the years to come. Thank you.
Good evening. As the president of the Lynchburg Alumni Association and a proud graduate of this distinguished institution, I am honored to officially welcome you, the class of 2023, to the ranks of University of Lynchburg alumni. Several of you second time over. I'm so excited to be among the 26,000 graduates who have passed this way before you. And today, their collective talents have contributed greatly to every career field imaginable in every state, across the nation, and worldwide. We are confident that you will follow in this tradition of excellence and achievement and will make significant contributions to our society. So today is your day. Today is your day of celebration, a day where your ties to this university, they do not end, but instead they become even stronger. You now share a common bond with thousands of other graduates, and we are extremely proud of you. So as you go out to change this world, from time to time, you're going to need a helping hand. We all do. And know that your fellow alumni, regardless of what type of degree they achieved, will be here, right here, to help support you, to help you make connections with one another, whether it's related to a job or transitioning into a different career, to find a mentor or a partner to help you get that idea off the ground, to find a sense of community. Maybe you're moving to a new city, or you're just looking for that new friend, someone who understands this special place and that we've called home for so many years. And again, for those who've been here even longer, can relate to that. So in the months to come, I encourage each of you to stay connected. Take part in alumni activities because you are alum. And we want you to be a part of this community. We want to connect you with other alum that are in the area, that are in your career field, or that just share similar interests to you. Don't forget to share your contact information because we do want to make sure that we continue to share all the great things that are happening at the university. And wherever life takes you, always remember the mission and the values of this university and what it has instilled in you and how to serve others. Again, it's with a great sense of pride that I convey to every single one of you and your families the sincere congratulations of your fellow alum and to tell you how proud we are of you, each of you, in this special moment. We wish you best wishes for success and more off your happiness. And again, congratulations and welcome to the Lynchburg alumni family.
Good evening and welcome, trustees, faculty, staff, parents, friends, and especially the graduating class of 2023. I'm Alison Morrison-Shetler, president of this amazing University of Lynchburg, and it is my honor and privilege to preside over this glorious commencement ceremony here at the university. I want to take a moment to ask the students to stand. I'd like you to turn to your faculty, and I'd like the faculty to stand. Students, please join me in thanking the people who have helped you get here in the classroom and outside the classroom. Thank you very much. I'd also like to acknowledge the many, many staff who are in this room and who have been responsible for your lives outside the classroom, and especially to recognize those who have made these kinds of events possible. So could everyone please join me in thanking the staff of this great university. You know, when I arrived a few years ago, I shared my vision for the University of Lynchburg. That vision is built upon 3 pillars: leadership development, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and the pursuit of innovation in all that we do. You've probably heard me talk about these 3 pillars before, and I can say with great pride that we have made tremendous strides in all 3 areas. I've seen our future, your future, taking shape thanks to the hard work and collaboration that has happened across our campus. So graduates, as you leave this place, I hope that these pillars become a vital part of your genetic makeup. They certainly are part of my DNA and the DNA of this great university. So thank you. You are ambassadors for us as you move into the world. Congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations. So one more round of applause for our graduates. It is now my privilege to introduce the 2023 commencement speaker, my dear friend, Bill Bodine. Bill graduated from Lynchburg in 1978 and again in 1989. While at Lynchburg, Bill served as captain of the track, indoor track, and cross-country teams, achieving all ODAC honors in cross-country while setting 5 school records in track. He also sang in the concert choir and was active in theater, a true example of a well-rounded liberal arts education, a Lynchburg student. Bill spent most of his career in healthcare management. In June 2022, he retired after 7 years as president of the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation. I'm so grateful for his leadership as our 2 organizations have tackled the needs of our community together through our Lynchburg Tomorrow initiative. I'm sure he will remain a close collaborator in our efforts to address food insecurity, housing, and healthcare in Lynchburg and beyond. Bill has served on a number of boards, including at the Academy Center of the Arts, Virginians for the Arts, the Lynchburg Humane Society, the Downtown Lynchburg Association, and Camp Kumbaya, and as president of the Lynchburg College Alumni Association. You may also see him now and then in your local stages as he continues to pursue his passion for theater. Graduates, it is my great privilege to introduce your 2023 commencement speaker, Bill Bodine.
Members of the Board of Trustees, President Morrison Shetler, faculty, staff, families, guests, most importantly, graduates, and those of you who just saw a crowd and wandered over, I bring greetings and congratulations to you all. You have achieved a true milestone in your lives, and it is not one to be taken lightly. You have all worked hard and made sacrifices to get here today. And let us not forget those who supported you along the way. I'm deeply honored to be here today at this wonderful institution that completely changed my life in myriad ways, as I know it has yours. I'm still pretty sure I was not the first one asked to give this address, and the suspicion is largely based on the fact that I was just asked yesterday, but that's not true. That is not true. But there is considerable irony in getting to deliver this address in this space where I spent so much time as an undergraduate playing pickup basketball games when I should have been studying. So, why was I asked to speak with you today? I'd like to think that I'm a good representative of what can happen when a person who had no idea what he wanted to do with his life chooses a small liberal arts college. What I found when I transferred into Lynchburg as a junior was an administration and a faculty that truly cared about me as a person and were there to help me find my purpose in life. Dr. Aubrey Moon was the track coach at the time, and he took it upon himself to physically walk around with me to class registration to help me make sure I got into the classes I needed. It's hard to imagine that happening at many places. Further, I was encouraged to try new things and given ample opportunities to do so. It occurred to me early on that this was a time in my life that should not be taken for granted and should be taken advantage of, since I would probably not have the chance to be in this type of environment again. This was true on both the undergraduate and the graduate levels, and I learned so much about myself. I sincerely hope that this has been your experience as well. In any case, I'd like to spend the next 9 minutes or so relating 3 of what I think are some of the major keys to success and fulfillment in life, whatever that may mean to you. The first is imagination. Einstein said that imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. Now think about that. We have all gained knowledge through our achievement in attaining degrees. We know facts, concepts that were foreign to us not long ago. And this may have even been our initial purpose in going to college and attaining graduate degrees. The real value in this education process comes if we have learned not what to think, but how to think. This is the true value of a liberal arts education and why institutions like this one are even more vital than ever to our living in an enlightened, rewarding world. Now, how do we take these concepts and apply them in abstract ways to create or to provide great leadership or to solve challenges? If you take what you have learned these past few years and continue to do things in the same old ways, then we will all make the same mistakes. You have a capability and a responsibility to use your imagination to do your best to make this a better world, and God knows we need that. The late, great American distance runner, Steve Prefontaine, said, "To do less than your best is to squander the gift." You have the gift of education, and it must not be taken lightly. The second key in my mind is to believe in yourself to the point where you're not afraid to take chances and follow your passion. My entire career had been spent in healthcare management, and I had some really good jobs, but I knew something was missing. Don't get me wrong, healthcare is obviously a wonderful profession, but I was in management, and I didn't always feel like I had much direct impact on people, and it just wasn't all that I had hoped it would be. I had an inner desire to help people and to affect change in my community. When I was 60 years old, I made the decision to follow that passion, even though I was fairly comfortable where I was and older than I wanted to be in making a choice like that. It is definitely wiser to do it sooner than that if you can. The actor Alan Alda once said, "You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition." Don't be afraid to trust your instincts and your passion, for they will take you further than you ever imagined. Some of this goes back to my first point of imagination. I recently read an article in the New York Times by Joanne Lipman about the concept of our possible selves. The term was first coined in 1986 by a pair of social psychologists and is a way people can envision their futures, and it involves thinking about what you may become or what you may want to become. It is common for us to think of ourselves in the present tense, like thinking of ourselves as a smart person or a good friend. But these researchers focused on how people are informed by how they might change or what they might become. They also found that envisioning positive possible selves can alleviate symptoms of depression and improve well-being. In the article, she talks about early in her career as a young business reporter, interviewing an advertising executive about his latest ad campaign. He wanted to talk with her about writing fiction and his dreams of becoming a novelist. This man told her that he never actually saw himself as an advertising person, but that in his mind, he always planned to be a writer. A decade or so later, she saw him on television talking about his recent book. The man is James Patterson, who has since published more than 100 New York Times bestsellers and co-authored books with people like Bill Clinton and Dolly Parton. Ms. Lipman goes on to say that in addition to thinking about your possible self, one should take action, such as picking up a hobby or taking a class, as well as the importance of sharing your dreams with others. All of this may help you reach your goals. Fortune smiled on me in that I took a chance and pursued my dreams even though I had no experience in the field and was hired as president of the Greater Lynchburg Community Foundation, finding myself lucky enough to spend the last 7 years of my working life doing something I loved. The foundation provides about $2 million a year in grants to around 170 local nonprofits, which is critical to the well-being of many in our region. Most meaningful to me, though, was getting to know the many amazing people devoting their lives to improving the lives of others and getting to be a small part of that. As you go through your personal and professional lives, remember to hit the pause button once in a while and think about how you can pursue your dreams and passions, preferably while helping your fellow man, be it financially, with your time, or with simple acts of kindness. The author, Sue Monk Kidd, said, "One of the more powerful outbreaks of happiness and meaning in your life will occur when you pair your passion with the world's need." This brings me to my last point. Everything you do in your life from here on out is about relationships. It is astonishing to me how many times a contact with a person or a seemingly small relationship with someone has come back full circle to change my life substantially. The world is a daunting place and it's full of hardships and challenges. All we have is each other. One of the few things in life we have control over is how we treat each other. Now, I'm not discounting faith and other aspects, but we need to pay attention to these relationships. It's not only the right thing to do and is guaranteed to make you feel good, but treating people with empathy and generosity is also critically important to your success. Your kindness and equanimity towards others is your legacy and will ensure that opportunities for happiness will come your way if you take the time to sincerely care. In closing, I want to encourage you to be involved in your community and your world. We live in a time when our society is severely divided, socially, economically, and politically. It has never been more important to get out and learn about the issues around us and to vote. Please pay attention to what is going on around you and vote locally, on the state level, and nationally, for your voice truly makes a difference. Finally, I once again congratulate you for your achievements, and I want to thank you for your success in the classroom and as you pursue your careers, for your work has served to make this institution even stronger, and my diploma is even more valuable. Oh yeah, and don't forget to wear sunscreen. Thank you, and best wishes.
Thank you so much, Bill. That was awesome. The 2023 master's degree, which have been voted on by the Board of Trustees, will now be conferred.
Will all candidates for the degrees of Master of Arts of Nonprofit Leadership, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Public Health, and Master of Science in Athletic Training please rise? President Morrison Shetler, I have the honor to present 3 candidates for the degree of Master of Arts in Nonprofit Leadership, 5 candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration, 39 candidates for the degree of Master of Education, 4 candidates for the degree of Master of Public Health, and 11 candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Athletic Training. These candidates have successfully completed the course of study assigned, have been certified by the faculty of the university, and approved by the Board of Trustees. And I ask that you, by your official act, confer upon them these degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, and on the recommendation of the faculty of the University of Lynchburg, I confer upon the January and May candidates the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Public Health, Master of Science in Athletic Training, with all honors, rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining.
I also present 5 candidates for the Master of Business Administration, 11 candidates for the Master of Education, 5 candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, and 6 candidates for the degree of Master of Public Health who expect to qualify for their degrees by the end of the summer session. Subject to completion of their requirements, diplomas will be issued in August. They will come forward to be recognized along with the degree recipients. Will all master's candidates please be seated except for the first row of candidates who are asked to come forward?
Jeanette Camille Gabrielle Benefield. Julie Lynn Farley. Samantha Margaret Siciliano. Alejandra Stefania Bonilla. Andrew Mayer. Catherine Scott Rhodes. Holden Thomas Cash. Bailey Austin Burke. Carrington Young. Skylar Lee Winfield. Emma Grace Spock. Caden Thomas Garza. Adeline Rose Callahan. Amber Lee Wilkins. Hunter Thomas Martin. Martha Jo Clark. Bryson Childress. Elijah David Harrison. Brianna Rochelle Good. David Michael Keller. Kiana Tanel Darby. Edward Jonathan Willis. Madeline Henson. Margaret Lizelle Chapezi. Catherine Ann Bradley. Mary Catherine Milley. Noah Den Hartog. Owen Lawrence Marshall. Leah Burnett. Madeline Francis Coots. Skylar Grace Turner. Christian Roethlisberger. Alyssa Lee Bergnut. Lauren Nicole Powell. Nicole Ioli. Justin David Kirkland. Mackenzie Lee Cole. Elizabeth Rose Austin. Alexandra Shea Curcio. Kimberly Smith. Kristen Marie Williams. Stephanie Dolores Scott. Cassandra Dawn Powell. Erin Abby Kopanek. Angela Ramsden. Nathalie Rogers. Krista Freed. Teron Jermel Watson. Maureen Deidre Linehan. Jacob Degenshine. Jasmine Nicole Atkins. Charles Albert Suter. Allison Nicole Wesson. Emily Nicole Santana. Summer Drew Wolford. Meenakshi Verma. Christina Metaxia Yannicus. Yu-Jae Zhang. Jonathan Omar Walking. Brianna Elaine Worley. Tanisha Shanae Helm. Alyssa Danielle Smith. Emily Dudley. Anna Mason Whitten. Jordan Ashley Cannon. Julian Dante Douglas. Yasmin Jones. Che Emily Alheit.
I think we need to do one more round of applause for these fabulous graduates. As we conclude our commencement ceremonies, I'd like to acknowledge some very special individuals in our audience today. We are a military-friendly university, and on behalf of all of our Hornet family, I want to salute those of you who have and are serving our community. We are so very proud of you. Would the graduating students and anyone in the audience today who are veterans, active duty, Guard, and Reserve members, please stand and be recognized. We thank you so much for your service. Let me recognize other special guests that are here to celebrate with our graduates today, in person and online. Please stand if you are able as I call on you. I'd like to celebrate the families of our graduates. Please stand. With the spouses, and partners of our graduates, please stand. Will family members please stand? And would the faculty and staff and community members who are with us today please stand? And graduates, you stand and thank these people. Thank you. You may be seated. That is the exercise part of our commencement ceremonies. So again, my heartfelt congratulations to the graduates. Now go forth and make a difference in your community, your state, this nation, and the world. Congratulations, and as always, it is a fabulous day to be a Hornet. Congratulations. Please stand for the alma mater.
We're not ready for that yet. Thank you, though. Thank you. You may be seated. Lovely. Friends, before we dismiss, please remember to allow the platform party to recess down the middle before you exit. Graduates, the benediction is a bestowal of blessings. I ask the Spirit of life to be present among us. I humbly petition for these blessings on your behalf. May today be the start of beauty. May tomorrow greet you with respect, love, and adventure. May you take your hard-earned knowledge, acumen, and wisdom into the world. And with these gifts, may you work to better your life and the lives of others. May you remember the professors, staff members, classmates, significant others, friends, and family members who have supported you through this chapter of being. With every chapter of your life, may you carry them in your heart. May you always believe in yourself, and may you uplift others, especially the most vulnerable. May you always remember the sacred force that pulses through all of existence, and may you work to honor this presence through acts of great charity, peace, and love. May blessings be abundant. May celebrations always be near. May faith and reason be unwavering compasses, and may compassion and ethics always be on your map of life. May you remember from where you came, and may you believe in where you are going. It's a great day to be a Hornet. Amen.